Share the live, share the live. Share the live, share the live. The DJ is coming at you again. Share the live, share the live. My good people, still in the area here of Sandy Point Victory. I'm coming from the opposite side of where I was a while ago. Right? Just below Pump Bay. This area here is an area on the beach at Victory where the sand mining is taking place. This is where they come to get sand to build homes. So, just want to show you a little idea of what we have wasting in our beloved Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. So, I am on the beach area here at Victory. Right here at the beach, opposite where I was a while ago. And I see there's a sign here that says, please limit activity in this area. Birds nesting habitat. So, turtles and stuff. Said, please limit activity to the zone between vegetation and this sign from March to September. Our beaches are nesting areas for sea turtles, shorebirds, and seabirds. So, my good people, we got some real historic area here in the Victory area, Sandy Point. And as far as the eyes can see, you can see the area there where they harvest sand for building of homes. In addition to that, my good people, why I decided to bring a live from this area today is because of the well-known, popular Le Valley golf course that I understand a couple $100 million passed through the hands of some individuals here in St. Kitts some years now under former Labour administration. Dwyer Astafan was the Minister of Tourism. I understand who would have signed a document for this golf course, which has not developed. I have heard Dwyer Astafan say he is not denying whatever was said, but he don't recall. But one of the reasons for me to come here today is because Dwyer seems to have a very good memory about everything else. So I'm going to give you a little travel with me. We're going to travel this road and I'm going to show you how much lands that is involved in this project that did not come to fruition. So we're starting here at the beach and we are heading back out to where I came in. My good people, I see a pole here, seems to be like a marker of a boundary line or something. So let me just catch this marker to see if this is the boundary line for the lands for this golf course. Again, there are birds here flying around. I see there's another sign. Oh, these poles might have been just to stop folks from taking up the sand from here. Like I say, this has been a sand mining area. So there are two white poles here with a green line that folks do not enter. And again, there is a sign here that speaks to the fact of bird nesting habitat and to limit your involvement around here during a particular period. Like I said, this is the area. There are signs all the way over there about the same thing. So I guess this is a popular area for turtle turtles and bird nesting. But right on my right hand side here, these are the lands that supposedly was a part of this Le Valley Golf Course, which never come into fruition. So I'm going to take a slow drive just to give you folks a little idea what's taking place here. Because while Dwyer and Sam Conda and them, who was a part of the Labour administration and who should have been able to give better direction, they're busy out there blaming one man for all the wrong in St. Kitts Nevis while they were there. So this land on my right, proposed golf course, Le Valley Golf Course. I understand there's a substation as well. Generator supposed to be in the area here because they were supposed to provide their own electricity and desalination plant and stuff like that. On another occasion, I will come back and give more update. But for now, I'm going to just give you a view of the landscape, the amount of lands that was involved in this golf course that is still sitting here, overrun with grass and bush. And we're right here close to the beach, right on the beach side, right on the beach front. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, we are right on the beach front. And I want to give you good sit-us in a good view because many of you and St. Kitts or even Nevis may not know that these areas exist here in Sandy Point. This is the Fig Tree area. As you can see, there are roads to the beach because this is where they do their sand mining to build homes. They come here to get their sand and take it to wherever to build their homes. And remember, when they come and take the sand from these areas, I do not know whether or not they pay for it, but they sell it to people who want to build a home. As you can see the lovely water here, lovely shoreline. You can see the vehicle tires on the ground, so you know that a lot of activities take place here. As far as your eyes can see, they still do sand mining here in the Fig Tree area. I do not know what effect it will have on the coastline, but you can see where the sand are being taken from. You know, let me zoom in over there. Good afternoon, Brother Gaskell. How are you doing? How is Daddy Gaskell and Mommy Gaskell and the crew? Hope everybody is doing well. Yeah, so this is where they do their sand mining. Sand mining here. And St. Kitts. So, a lot of mangeline trees here as well, so you got to be careful when you come in this area. So, for you folks in the diaspora who don't know what mangelines are, these are mangeline. They look like plums, but you don't dare eat them. And even the bushes will bite you up. A lot of climate cherry trees are here as well. And back in the days, we used to eat climate cherry like crazy. We also use them to stick our book. Then we cover our books with the brown paper bag. Back in the days, you know, your family couldn't afford proper books. So what we do, we would cover our books to protect them. So as we continue rolling, we're rolling back from the beach here in the Fig Tree area, Le Valley. So these lands were supposed to be part of that golf course under the Tourism Minister Dwyer Astafan. I would love for him to do a commentary on this, to tell us what became of the agreement. I understand some $600 million was involved that cannot be accounted for. So we're here. That's the beach area there. And we're going to try to find a way back on the road here. But all of these lands are supposed to be part of that golf course in the Le Valley area that never took place. You also heard them speak about the Six Sense Hotel that went to Grenada. That was also a project that was supposed to be in this area. Between those lands on the south coast of Nevis and these lands here in the Fig Tree area. Prime land. Prime land. So, while these former politicians are out there pointing fingers, before they come out and attack folks who are trying to get rid of this corrupt administration, they need to come and tell us what they did with the millions that they had when they were there. Yes, prime lands. The Le Valley Golf Course proposed area. Where did the $600 million go? For those of you who would have been living on St. Kitts over the years, you would have seen when you drive on the Island Main Road, there was some green galvanized fencing all the way from Le Valley to Newton Ground. Fencing in all of this land. Those galvanized eventually make the way on people's house roof. They disappeared. So again, my good people, I'm still coming up the road here. This is in the Fig Tree area from the other side. I'm heading straight towards Cranston. If you look in the distance over there, you would see a chimney. That would have been the Le Valley Estate Yard. My grandfather once lived there. Mr. Malcolm Lawrence. I used to visit him on a Saturday. Look forward to visit him, getting some fruits and things out of that estate yard in the distance over there. So that's the Le Valley area. And I am on the Fig Tree end, actually. So as we continue rolling up the road, heading up towards the main road, you can see Mount Misery in the distance. All of these lands. My good people, I'm just bringing you this information for clarity, because when I speak on my podcast, I want folks to understand what I'm talking about. I am not beating up on anyone, I just ask questions. Dwyer Astafan need to explain to us, the citizens, during his time as Minister of Tourism, what went on with this golf course, the $600+ million US dollars that was supposed to be there for this project. The project never took place. What become of that money? I have a clip there that I played some time back where he said that he's not going to say that it's not true. He just don't remember. But Dwyer seems to remember everything else about everybody, but not about his time in office. Is that coincidental? Is something amiss? But here is the lands here. The golf course, no $600 million US dollars. Just bush, trees. Just trees we're seeing, just trees. Both sides of the road. Yes, my good people, we are in St. Kitts. The CIU chairman said this country was built on corruption. It's not the DJ that is saying it, but the Lescan. That's what he said. As chairman of the CBI, the CEO of the CBI, he was interviewed by Mr. Philip Martinez of the MSR Media. And when Mr. Martinez told him that the hedge fund that he's getting to sponsor whatever project that's in Kitts would not put their money into anything where there's corruption. Well, Mr. Lescan made it clear to Mr. Martinez that he got a serious problem because this country, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, is built on corruption with these politicians we have today. I will do my utmost best to bring the information to you, the citizens. I'm not here to change minds. I am just bringing you the information that you can make up your mind whether or not you want to continue with these bad actors. Not too long ago, Dwyer would have told the Attorney General to resign. These days, he seems to be encouraging another 5 years. Well, my good people, if you all like blows, if you all like licks, give them another 5 years. The DJ will be okay. Doesn't matter the outcome of the elections, the DJ will be okay. So if you all like knockbout, and I want to take knockbout, if this $600 million that was put there for this project had done the project, could you imagine how many people will be working in this area? What a vibrant area this will be between constituency number 5 and constituency number 6. Look at the lands. Look at the amount of lands. Look at the amount of millions, billions, trillions of dollars that came through this country. What is there to show for it? In 4 years, the amount of money that Dr. Drew met in the Treasury when he was sworn into office, he came and he told us that there was money left in the Treasury. A few days later, he came back and told us the country is in the red. And that is a matter of days. Now, he was elected in August of 2022, on the 5th of August. He was sworn in on the 6th of August, 2022. He gave double salary in November of 2022. And when a regional journalist asked him, with all of the other countries in the region that are struggling to come out of COVID, how was St. Kitts able to pay a double salary? Dr. Drew's response was that you got to put away something for a rainy season. So I want to know if between August 5th, 2022 and November 5th, if Dr. Drew secured a couple of millions in that short space of a time, was he spending the money that the farmer administration left there? We got to be sensible about these things when we hear these politicians lying to us. When the math don't add up, don't mat up, you got to call them out. We got to call them out. Millions upon millions of millions and millions of overseas trips. Some say charter flights. All over the place. He said he takes some 100 persons across to Africa. seeking for opportunities while destroying opportunities right here on the island of St. Kitts and Nevis. Shutting down the locals for foreign investors. You don't want to believe me? Just ask the owners of Shipwreck Bar, the Godfather, and other bars there and the Southeast Peninsula. Ask Mr. Reginald Francis of St. Kitts Marine Works. They will tell you the experience and much more. Farmers, small businesses, they will tell you. As you can see, folks are using down here as a dump. A lot of garbage are dumped in the area down here. All of this area should have been this Le Valley Golf Course. My good people. I'm just bringing it for your view. And I cannot see the full landscape from this angle, by the way. I'm just showing you the frontal section of the lands. But these lands are acres upon acres of land that I would have to show you from a drone. I cannot show you the full landscape from this angle. But at least I'm giving you an idea of the amount of lands that we have here sitting down. Was supposed to be a golf course. Some $600+ million, I understand. They said the minister signed off on the document. I don't know if he signed off on the check, but he signed off on something. I want to big up my partner there, Livingston Williams, aka the Stone Man, aka the Stone Wall. Man, you should have been in St. Kitts taking this drive with me. A similar view of the south coast of Nevis, right here, and the west side of St. Kitts. The Le Valley area, the Sandy Point area, the Fig Tree area, whatever you want to call it. And straight ahead there, what would have been the Cranston Estate. Straight ahead. You can see the chimney. That's the Cranston Estate yard there. So I will do my utmost best to bring you nothing but the facts. Nothing but the facts, my good people. This is where the proposed Le Valley golf course was supposed to have been. But no one could tell us where the $600 million gone, which bank account, which bed, which safe. Acres upon acres of land just sitting here. And these governments are just playing games. And the left side there, all the way up towards Newton Ground, is where all of these lands are. Like I said, you have garbage again. A lot of garbage have been disposed of in the areas here. A lot of garbage have been thrown in the area here. As you can see, in that area they got old beds and galvanized and stuff have been thrown in the area. Yep, lot of garbage in the area there. So, yep, somebody seems to be doing some sand mining here as well. So we're about heading back to the public road. And this is just one side of the area where this golf course should have been, eh? Side of things. So generating plant and the desalination plant. But right up to this point where the golf course was supposed to be. This golf course. Remember the area, I realized that they're doing some sand mining here as well, so I do not know what have changed. But right up to this point here is where I believe I can open the information. I am not creating news or making news. I am just bringing you the news as it comes to